Hi friends, this is Geography Girl Jamie with Around the World in Homeschool Days. And today I want to show you all my favorite books about Poland. You can see from behind me that there are quite a number of options. We read these books on the right here, and these I chose not to read. Much of this pile is Holocaust literature, and I did choose a few to read to the kids, but reading all of it would have been a little bit too much because we've kind of been learning about the Holocaust with every country in Europe, starting with Denmark. So, firstly, Food Atlas has a page on Poland. So, if you know what's in here, there's food worth making. We made pierogies, we made these, which in English are Krakow bagels, and we made some apple cakes, which are not on here, but were fantastic. For the preschool age group, I really like this book. It's called Little Dog Lost. So it starts with a map, and the map should actually be turned this way with the Baltic Sea here. And so it's the story of this little dog. He starts here on the Vistula River, and he floats out into the Baltic Sea, and it's about how he is rescued. So perfect amount of text and engaging pictures for the young ones, and it's a true story. For early elementary kids, this is a really good book. It's called A Gift for Mama, and it was marked as a holiday book, and I thought it was a Christmas book, but I was going to read it anyway. Doesn't matter what time of year. It turns out it's not a Christmas book. It's for Mother's Day, and it was right around Mother's Day when I did this as a read aloud, so it was perfect. So Sarah wants to buy her mother a present, and she is trying to think of ways to do that. So it's written in 7 short chapters. It's not very long. And then when I was done with this book, it actually was Mother's Day, and I got my own store-bought gift, these piano wire earrings, which I love, and may have chosen myself at the store. So this one just teaches about life in Poland and their rituals as Jewish people in Poland, and the ways she thinks of to make this money because she really wants to buy her mom the present and not make a present for her mom that year. My recommendation for the elementary age is The Sound of Freedom by Kathy Kaser. This is the first in her Heroes Quartet. So these are true stories of people who saved the lives of Jewish people during the Holocaust. This one is set in Poland, and it's based on a true story about a famous Jewish musician by the name of Bronislaw Huberman, who was born in 1890, and he decided to start an all-Jewish orchestra in Palestine. So he's recruiting Jewish musicians from Czechoslovakia, Austria, Poland, and Hungary. And so this story is historical fiction. This girl is trying to convince her father, who's a clarinetist, to audition for the orchestra so that they can leave Poland because it is the start of World War II and there's a lot of discrimination. This last book, which would be great for late elementary or middle school, is a Newbery award-winning book. This is The Trumpeter of Krakow. This was actually on my shelf, and we had finished learning about Poland, and I was just looking at my shelf and I thought, Krakow, I know that name. We just learned that in Poland. Does this take place in Poland? And indeed it does. This is set in the medieval times, so the 15th century, and this boy is trying to protect his city and also to protect the great Tarnów crystal. So Eric Kelly brings a lot of Polish mythology and folklore into it at the notes at the end and also at the beginning, explaining what this trumpet is and the significance. So it is very interesting. I highly recommend this one. So that's all I have about Poland. We really enjoyed learning about this country, and I hope that you will too. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time.